Hi, welcome back to Celebrating Culture. We're coming to you today from City Park in New Orleans, and I'm with Robert DeViney, who is the Chief Operations Officer. Bob, welcome to the show.
Thanks, Charles. Thanks for having me.
So Rob, tell me, I'm here at this sign that says Feed Your Soul. What's going on?
We found a way to save Mardi Gras a little bit this year, Charles. You're standing amongst the stationary parade. The park has collaborated with area crew captains to give the public access to these beautiful works of art that would have otherwise been housed in their float dens this year.
How did this idea come to be?
Well, we just pulled off Celebration in the Oaks, which is our 35-year-old Christmas tradition, and this year we made it a driving tour because of the global pandemic, and we hadn't done the driving tour since Katrina. So I wear two hats, right? I have the love of this park, but I'm also involved in Mardi Gras. I'm the co-captain of the crew of Argus in Jefferson Parish, and I realized as we were nearing completion of the Christmas event, the city's next major holiday, Mardi Gras, was going to be a big void. And I was standing here looking at what we were doing related to Christmas, and I said, why don't we do this with the floats and give people a stationary parade they could drive through and see these magnificent works of art? But I started reaching out to the captains to see if there was buy-in, and here's the stationary parade.
So you have 40 floats here, but this is iconic because you've got the best of Mardi Gras.
Yeah, you know, Mardi Gras is a 2-week season roughly, Charles, and you can go pick your favorites. You can go to Bacchus and Endymion, Orpheus Rex. You can go to the suburbs. Where can you go and see all of these crews collaborate as one and represent the biggest and the best that they have in one parade? And that's what they've done, and it's a testament to them of wanting to save the season and give the public access to the season. So it's great.
When I see Bacchus, you got the iconics. You got the Bacchus Whopper, you got the Bacchus Gator here.
Yeah.
And then Rex brought how many floats?
Yeah, Rex was one of the first crews I reached out to. I mean, if you can get the King of Carnival to buy in, I figured I'd have some weight to get the other crews to buy in. And Rex just doesn't loan you their toys, but they love the idea. They sent their iconic King's float that you see every year in Mardi Gras toasting at Gallier Hall. They sent the Buff Gras float and the Streetcar Named Desire float. All of the captains stepped up in a big way and gave some of their biggest and finest assets to the event.
Proteus, they have a float here?
Yeah, they do. We wanted everybody that wanted to be involved, but they actually ride on the same type of float that they rode 100 years ago. They're wagon wheels. They couldn't come over with the police escorts when we brought all of these floats over because they can't go but 2 miles an hour. So Mardi Gras has seen its history, and it's made its history and changed over the years. We're making history this year because not since 1945 and the cancellation of Mardi Gras because of World War II, there hasn't been an absence of carnival. So 2021 was going to see a complete void, just like 1945 when World War II canceled Mardi Gras.
How busy are you?
Right now we get the benefit of enjoying the crowds that are coming through, and people are throwing beads, they're hanging out of sunroofs, they're blaring Mardi Gras music. I mean, Charles, if any given day or night you come to this event, you would swear, even though these floats aren't rolling, you're witnessing a parade. But it's a parade of patrons coming through here to view these beautiful things, and it's wonderful.
Happy Mardi Gras!
And you got some lanyards. Some of the marching units showed up.
We started getting an outpouring of support from all of the dance troupes, the 610 Stompers, the Muffaladas, the Amelia Earharts, and they volunteered their time. I mean, this has truly been a community effort.
And I actually think that Tux initiated you guys.
Yeah, they did. If you go by our City Park administration building, we've been rolled.
Is that like a badge of honor that, you know, you're now part of the team?
We take it as one. I mean, you know, we are a park. It looks like litter, but we'll clean it up after. It's the fun of Mardi Gras, right? We were pretty honored.
And St. Michael's. You know, we talk about social philanthropy in Mardi Gras, but you brought that here.
We have a trailer over there with a bullseye on it. It says Help St. Michael's Special School, and we've already had to unload it twice. We encourage people, bring the stuff you want to get out of your attic and make it go to a great cause. St. Michael's can use it. They repurpose it. It's a recycling effort. It helps a nonprofit. You know, it's the community that makes the financial impact to put this on. Much success to the house floats that we see around the city. It's kept those people employed.
The house floats are amazing. You go down St. Charles Avenue.
It's unbelievable.
The traffic is backing up.
It is.
Well, I'm looking at this and we see this Feed Your Soul. This is a Billy Nungesser float.
It is. Lieutenant Billy Nungesser donated this float to this event. He's a lover of the park. He's everything Mardi Gras. But it's about feeding your soul. So it kind of merged here, right? What does Mardi Gras do? It's a fabric of our society here as New Orleans, but it feeds our soul. It's a celebration. City Park is the same way. You need active and passive recreation, and when this pandemic hit, you didn't want to be cooped up in your house. So we've seen our park usage just grow exponentially.
So Celebration in the Oaks, this year you innovated.
So fundraisers of events that we do, like Celebration in the Oaks, are monumental for us.
You had a great thing this year when I guess the cars come in, you got the adult names and the kids' names.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Tell me how that played out.
We asked you on your reservation to give us the list of names of people under 18 in the car, and we asked you for the adults in the car, with no explanation of why we were gathering that data, and we didn't take personal information other than your first name. So what happened is those names got stacked on an RFID card that we put on your dashboard when you came through, and when you entered the route, there was a sign that said who made the nice list. So all of the kids that were populated on that RFID card, their names popped up. Little did they know that further in the route, mom and dad were going to be on the naughty list. So everybody that was on that RFID card that was over 18 years of old, they made the naughty list. And we got rave reviews about it.
Like you said, you have to do a lot of fundraising and festivals here to pay for the park. You have Scout Owl and Scream Park.
Yeah, we started that 2 years ago. I partnered with Jeff Bourne, who is the brainchild of the mortuary on Canal Street. I call him the Lord of Darkness. But we kicked off that event 2 years ago to huge crowds. It was a huge success.
That event is very large. The trails that a person can experience to get frightened, I mean, they go on and on and on.
They do. It's probably over a mile long through the woods. I'm not a horror person, but I got to love the event. Look, it's free green space. It's a jewel in this city. You know, a lot of people don't realize that we're bigger than Central Park. We're 1,300 acres. Central Park is roughly a little bit over 900 acres. And we're a world-class park. And I hope everybody understands that this is sitting right in our backyard.
I personally have enjoyed the Symphony on July 3rd, which celebrates our nation's independence with fireworks. Growing up, I actually played on the high school tennis team. You got great tennis courts here.
Yeah, we built a world-class facility after Katrina.
And you have Tad Gormley Stadium to me, which is iconic because we played there, I was in the band. It just goes back.
I went to De La Salle. I remember, you know, Friday nights under the lights. Tad Gormley plays an important part to our high school community. And it's so iconic. It was built in the WPA, and it's hosted the Beatles, Pearl Jam. Bob Hope has performed there.
Bob, you've got great museums here. The Art Museum is fabulous.
Oh yeah, we just built a new beautiful children's museum here, and we had the New Orleans Museum of Art. Sydney Bestoff donated to the city 2 beautiful phase 1 and phase 2 of the sculpture garden. It's not to miss. This cultural corridor that we created here is truly world class.
You used to have duels here.
They did. You know, in the late 1800s, early 1900s, they had duels here, and it was fight to the last man stands. It's crazy to think about that in our times, right? That was permitted, but that's how they got their name, Dueling Oak.
Got a great putt-putt course.
Miniature golf is starting to see a comeback. They have national tournaments and league play. We built that after Katrina, and it's been a huge success for us.
So Bob, if somebody wants to know more about the activities in City Park, is there a website?
Yeah, NewOrleansCityPark.com. All you need to know about all the activities here, our calendars on there. You can see everything from some of the kitchen cooking demonstrations we do in our Botanical Garden to whether a birthday party is available to be held in our amusement park.
Bob, I want to thank you for being on the show. City Park is 1,300 acres of countless activities. It's a great place to feed your soul. Whether you're visiting New Orleans or you live here, you got to make City Park an important place for your life. Stay tuned, we'll be right back with more of Celebrating Culture.